Spasm, waves, where you think you going, you can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, just the type of beat to make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going, you can't miss this.
Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. And it's back to Miami for the Heat at the conclusion of today's game.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
They just know each other so well. Very few surprises. Likely it'll come down to which team can execute best.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Al Levine following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Butler from outside. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Butler on the way. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
What quickness from Kyle. He gets the ball and is gone in seconds.
Pass to Levine. Driving to the basket. And he makes good on the way.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help? Defensive foul.
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
First team foul. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Butler. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Knocked away. Down low. Adebayo. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. One of the big factors they'll be facing is Bam Adebayo's ability to start the break. Coach told his team to get in Bam's face as soon as he comes down with it. Don't let him take off down the court unimpeded. Kevin, they know they have to slow down Big Bam in this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Vucevic missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Fades back. Here's Adebayo. Trying to get open is Butler. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Williams, here we go. Rebound by Butler.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
A solid all-around player, Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Now, here's DeRozan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Adebayo. There's Williams. Second chance shot. That shot misses. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Butler up top. He has 5. Going inside. That shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Charging foul called on. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
The Heat leading by 5. Steps back. Stolen by Ball. It's DeRozan with the drive. Vucevic.
Miami foul.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
The first one falls. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And, Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Here's DeRozan following the 3 by Miami. LaVine looking around, and the basket is good. LaVine's got 6.
A burst of speed from LaVine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. And the wide open shot from Morris. Off target with his 3. Bulls trailed by 4. DeRozan in the corner. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Miami ball. Heat substitution. Jimmy Butler.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Hero. A 3 ball. Cans it from downtown. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
And so it's Miami. Bring the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their 3-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Caruso. Hammers it all to polish off the break.
The floor awareness of ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Pass to Tucker. Stolen by Ball. And stolen by Butler. Loads it up for Adebayo. It's stolen by Vucevic. And DeRozan. Here we go. That shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
A great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 6. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Poked away. Butler on the way. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
With the assist.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Tucker can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic with it. He's got 8. Rebound by Butler.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
When you mix ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Here is Lowry. To the inside. Tucker. Off target at the rim.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Ball. And again, Chicago. No good.
2 minutes.
Here's Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable. Substitution.
There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. And LaVine, here we go. And the jam by LaVine.
Attacking with purpose. LaVine takes the contact, finishes strong, now goes to the line for one more.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And Smitty, nobody's accused LaVine of being a stellar defender, but the young man has improved in that area the last few seasons.
Greg, he's always had the physical tools to be a good defender. It's been his awareness that's kind of held him back. But his weak side rotation and his D has gotten a lot better.
And Kobe White in the open floor is a alert, great burst with the ball.
He can fly right by his defenders. He knows when to turn the jets on, GA. Very big part of his offensive production. Kobe White just erupted his rookie year in the NBA. Set a franchise record with Chicago for most threes in a quarter.
Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
For the Heat. Jimmy
Embracing the physical nature of the game, Butler loves getting contact while shooting.
And so Butler nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Levine. Rebound by Butler. The Heat leading by 6. There's Hero with the 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. There's a minute left in the first half. Pass to Levine. Some solid defense from Butler. Now the Heat with it. The kick out to Oladipo. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And White with the stuff.
Kobe White glides around the court with the ball on the string ready to shoot. And no hesitation.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's Bradley on the wing. Pass to White. Kick out to Levine. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
What concentration from the crafty swing man. Zach LaVine enjoys scoring on aggressive defenders.
Back to Butler. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He caused a lot of headaches with his defense that quarter, coming up with steals again and again. And we'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Heat leading by 4. Bounce pass from Lowry. Takes the 3. And it's Butler missing.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
It's hauled in by the Heat. Inside. It's tipped. Pass to Robinson. Outside for Lowry. Traps in the tray. Lowry's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Heat.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that score. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Oladipo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
And he's trying to reach another level every year. He wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Second free throw, no good.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
And DeRozan, here we go. Pass to Strus. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
And that's what happens when you play in attack mode. Oladipo doesn't take no for an answer.
Bulls trail by 9. Outside, Levine. And shot on the way. Jump shot is good that time. Levine's got 13 points.
Zach loves to provide for his team. He is playing his heart out on offense.
And here's Morris for 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Here he goes. Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Strong move by Lonzo. He has the size to take the contact and complete the play.
That's his first.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
There's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Terrific dribble move by Zach LaVine. Blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
Good ball movement here by Miami. For the tie.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach LaVine's blocked out all the haters. Now he's one of the most prolific scorers in this league.
Right wing to the paint. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. The Heat making a switch here.
Heat substitution.
Right side, Ball.
Max Strus.
Yep, it counts. Ball's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Lonzo Ball.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Chicago called for the foul. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Outside DeRozan. The kick out to Williams. In the corner, it's Levine. 6 on the shot clock. And Oladipo pulls it down. Hero on the wing. Beyond the arc. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. A 2-point game. Here's Levine. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Williams with the steal. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Couple that with just how well they shot it from beyond, and they made this thing look easy.
Chicago timeout call. Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovable.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And becoming more physical over the years, DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
Here's Caruso. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. And White slams it in.
Wow, coming off the drive, Kobe White just flies up to the rim. Nothing the defense could do there. There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
It's stolen by Haslem. Now running, here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Great touch on the 16-footer. Lowry's got 9.
Very comfortable operating in the mid-range area. That's a signature shot for Kyle Lowry.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable. That was your Lovables dance team. Make some noise.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. 1 second left. And he lays it up and in. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground.
And get loud for the Lovable.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Chicago with the ball. They lead by 1. White looking around. DeRozan on the wing. There's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Lowry, good.
Kyle Lowry.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
DeRozan on the wing. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Miami ball.
Chicago making a switch here.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, Zach LaVine.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
For 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Kobe White with the quickness and the dunk at the end.
Butler on the way. Fires the 3. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lowry from outside. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And it's White missing. The Heat leading by 4. Over in the corner, Hero. That 3 off the mark.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Hero on the wing. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Heat now. Pass to Tucker from downtown.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
It's hauled in by Hero.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
The kick outside to Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 19 points.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Outside Butler. There's the triple. And Kyle Lowry, good for 3.
3 points.
Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to White. Drives to the hoop. And White slams it in.
Showing leadership, hitting shots like that. Kobe White doesn't back away from these moments.
To the middle. The kick outside to Butler. There's Hero with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Bucket is good. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The drive by Lowry. Scores after the quick crossover. And the Heat lead by 8.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Levine can't hit. The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
Here's Butler. Pass to Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Tucker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Puts the move on. That one, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Inside. Outside, Green. Here's Caruso. Here's Bradley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
Really
foul.
the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
At the line for...
And so Bradley nails both of them. Miami leading by 8. Now here is Lowry. Double team on Adebayo. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Heat.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight,
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And the Heat, another three.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Three-pointer, Lowry. And again, Miami with the triple.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it.
In my back, I cannot breathe, but I'm still living. In search of a marvelous getaway. Still I heard the Chick-fil-A. I'ma disobey. I am not religious, but my mother prayed. We tripping more often than LMA. Two boys in a Chevrolet. We was giving lemons, made lemonade. She go to barge with the finger wave. The darker the berry, you feel away. From Satchmo to Cap Calloway. Lost in America, real saints of the latter day.
Too many real, not enough soldiers. All our history lost in America. Step out of line.
The Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one.
Here we go.
Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Earlier this season, it was Chicago coming away with the loss in this matchup against Miami.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Shots good from Butler. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. That one drops for him.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Johnson outside. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. And another shot. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, the athleticism Butler has is so impressive. I mean, he just leaps off the ground to throw it down.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Adebayo. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
3 points.
He's so tough to cover because of his athleticism and shooting skills. What an answer from Levine.
With the step back. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Levine. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
Credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
Here's Butler after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Outside for Lowry. Adebayo, high post. Down low. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Take a look at Levine in the 2015 dunk contest. You'll see this man is very comfortable playing above the rim.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
He playing soft off him. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Left side, DeRozan. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. In transition, here comes Miami. Launches the 3. Again, Adebayo missing. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Double team on Adebayo. .115 left here in the first quarter. The kick outside to Butler. There's the 3. Again, Adebayo missing.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
And again, no good by Chicago. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Johnson the screen. And Levine, here we go. Dedmon with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
30 seconds left in the first. Butler from outside. Dedmon shot is off.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Oladipo with the block.
You're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
Back to Butler. To end the cold streak. Driving to the basket.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat out front, leading by 7. Stay with us as we get set to break.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Well, Heat leading by 7. Outside Lowry. And there's the drive. Now here's Butler. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, "We know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us." Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Outside Bradley. And here's White. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And Tucker has it in the corner. And he's good on the 3 ball. Tucker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
You got to get out on him. Tucker's reliability off the catch is a major value to this offense.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Butler on the way.
Blocking foul called on Kobe White. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Now in the game, Duncan Robinson.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And the foul on Patrick Williams.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. From the arc. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And it's good, 2 points. Butler's got 10 points in the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Pass to Jones. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, showing great quickness coming off the pick. White draws attention, then feeds the rope.
And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
With Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And both free throws good for White. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Heat moving the ball around. Back to Lowry. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Caruso.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Alex Caruso. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Bulls substitution.
Lowry up top.
Green.
He has 7. Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Tucker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. 10 points for him. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
Versatility of Butler. I mean, he's a willing passer, especially when he spots wide open teammates.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Lowry for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Williams attacking.
Patrick Williams, the 4th pick of that 2020 draft. A bit of a surprise when he was taken.
Most mock drafts have him around the top 10 spot. His stock rose very late in the process. And the Bulls fell in love.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
In the corner, Bradley with it. Outside, Williams. Dedmon with the block. Hero from long range. That shot off. And it's Chicago the other way. On the wing, Green. Nice move. Williams can't get it to go. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. Back to Hero. Pass to Butler. Shoots the 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bulls trailed by 15. They double him with Butler. Here's Caruso. Clock at 6. Here's Green. That shot is off. Nice D from Oladipo. Butler in the corner. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Miami Heat riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Miami has possession. The lead is 15. Three-pointer, Lowry. Rebound by Johnson.
D forgets about him on the perimeter. They're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Levine with it. Robinson picks him up. Back to Levine. Over Robinson. Levine can't hit. The Heat leading by 15. Pass to Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Stolen by Tucker. Now running, here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. The shot by Butler, nobody around. From outside, off the mark. Stolen by Tucker. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Here's Levine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Levine's got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
He gets it in there.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And it's Ball penetrating. No good that time. The Heat go the other way with it. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Clock is at 3. Inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Bulls substitution, Derrick Jones Jr.
The Heat leading by 19 points. Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is why Butler is seen as a leader, and he's guiding the way for his teammates with the scoring.
DeRozan on the wing. In transition, here comes Miami. Lowry leading the charge. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that score. Here's Adebayo.
Butler, he's a jack of all trades. He doesn't just look to score. He's also happy to distribute as well.
DeRozan in the corner. To end the run. Back to Ball. Right side Levine. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Robinson, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside, Jones. Left side, Ball. For the three. That shot, no good. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Back to Tucker. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The drive by Ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
The Heat making a switch here.
Udonis Haslem.
Over in the corner, Hero. That one, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Ball, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
His first.
The size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding.
The line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball. 2.
Ball hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Oladipo, left side. Pass to Hero. Now here is Haslem. Here's Strus. The three. And Oladipo, here we go. And DeRozan sends it back. It's Oladipo on the wing. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group.
Matt Thomas, Kobe White.
43 seconds left in the third quarter.
Kobe
Gets
White.
the three-pointer to fall. White's got 9.
But this is how White is built. I mean, we'll probably always see him take around half his shots.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls.
Team foul. Now at the line, Udonis Haslem.
He's perfect from the line this time. Outside, White. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Here's Oladipo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
That's his first
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
That one misses.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
White with it. Into the lane. And so it's the Miami Heat holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points.
Miami Heat answer.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's White. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but What role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
On defense, the Bulls. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
Bulls trail by 20. To the paint. Here's Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. 3-pointer, Butler. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
He's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it.
And the shot goes in.
Kobe White.
White's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside for Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
And so Jones nails both of them.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Count it, good.
These type of buckets fuel Butler. He welcomes the challenge of outworking the defense.
White goes in. Miami grabs the miss. Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
And the Bulls with another miss. The Heat leading by 22. Pass to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Buries it down low. Butler's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, it's rare for wings to have inside-outside games. However, Butler does. It's part of the reason why he's an all-star.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Outside Butler. Here's Tucker. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Vucevic. Right side, Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Not going to go that time. Well, he'd go the other way with it. To the inside. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Outside, Levine. Going inside. And Adebayo sends it back. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes. Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Good work there as it goes. And that's now 25 points for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammates.
And LaVine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it.
Oh, what a beautiful play!
Intensity, did you see that? Great.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
That's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Free throw, good Butler. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Robinson misses. So it's Chicago now. Now LaVine. And he banks in the layup.
And not just a shooter. I mean, LaVine is also willing to burrow himself inside and go.
Here's Butler. 2 points. That one goes. Butler's got 30 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Free throw good, LaVine.
Well, you have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like LaVine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
Butler with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Pass to Butler. Nice move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on DeRozan.
It's clear that Butler doesn't fear anyone. I mean, he's relentless in how he attacks.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
And so he's able to get one of two. Now here's LaVine. Unable to get that one. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just